Hi, this is a little special video for Sharon. So you commented on my little video about my tailoring, which I'm doing. I'm not sure which video it was because I upload lots of videos in bespoke tailoring couture designs. So I'm giving you a little glimpse into it. I'm making a new jacket for a client of mine, this second jacket he's having made. Now this is tweed, Sharon. Now you were asking me about how to tailor tack. We call them thread marking in the trade. So I'm going to show you how to thread mark. See, you can actually see my front of the jacket here. There's a lapel line you can see there that goes over. These are called inlays. You may know about the inlays, which we always put on our jackets. This is just extra, just in case I need to widen. The client wants a wider lapel, or we got to widen the front a little bit. It may be too narrow. So you can see this now. I've got to thread mark it. You say tailor tack it. We've got a thread mark down here. So I'm going to show you how to just do this little section here. So we use in the trade what we call a basting thread or thread marking thread. So this is it. It's quite a thick thread actually, but it's very weak. You see how weak it is because we need to get these out because these are only temporary stitches. When we finish the jacket, they've got to come out very easily, and we don't want any strong threads, so they're very, very weak. See how weak it is? So these are called basting threads or thread marking threads. So I'm using that. So we double up the thread. Now I'm going to show you something because this might help you. I use a lot of, these are specialist kind of needles. I think that some people call it quilter needles. These are called in-betweens, betweens. And they're from a company called John James. Can you see? These are called betweens. And these range from size 1 to size 8. The higher the number, the finer the needle is. So I use a size between a size 6 to 8 when I'm doing my buttonholes by hand or very fine work. This is like a size 3, size 2. So for when I'm thread marking, I use a longer needle. So a size 2, 3 I use. So I think this is about a size 3, I think, betweens. So the company's called John James. You can get them all online. So there we have it, okay? So I'm just going to carry on with this thread marking here. You double your thread up. Okay, so I've just put my thread in and it's doubled up. You see it's on double. And what you do, if you can try and get a Sharon, if you can try and get to use a thimble because it's more efficient and better for you when you're doing lots of hand work. So this is on the double now, you can see. And traditionally because this is tweed, this chalk mark's going to go quickly. So we can't really chalk mark and leave it in because it will disappear within an hour or something, sometimes even a few minutes, depending on what kind of tweed we're using. So we thread mark it. So we get your needle, come down, it's basically doing like a running stitch. So you come, okay, and then just leave some thread in at the end there and go about an inch, 3/4 of an inch. Some styles do 3/4 of an inch, an inch. Don't use your judgment, okay? Try and develop your eye. So I'm going to go about an inch. Some will go longer. I'm going to roughly go about an inch. Come under, go through, push it through, you see? But don't be tight. Leave it loose. Can you see? You don't want that have tight, so just leave it a little bit loose, slack. See? I've left it slack. Do another running stitch forward. And once you get the hang of it, then you can do multiple ones at the same time. See? I've gone 1, 2, one more. And then just, you can see, they're slack. Now, as you're going along, you can actually snip them. Go in the middle, you see, and just snip them as you're doing the tailor tacks. Okay, I'll just do one lot for you. I'm going to go down this break line, this because I need to, and that goes there. Okay, now before I get ahead of myself, when you've done your thread marking or you say tailor tacking, get it to one side and you prise open very carefully. Don't go mad because you don't want to lose that on that side. Just prise it open a little bit. Can you see? They've prised over a little bit. And then cut in the middle. Can you see? Cut in the middle as you go down. Just be careful. Prise it open a little bit. You see what I'm doing? Prise it open. Prise it open. Can you see what I'm doing, Sharon? And there we have it. and it's transferred to the other side, to the other part of the fabric as well. Do this side up here. You see that now? It's on both sides. So I'll do one more little section for you, Sharon, here. So if I can find my needle. So let's get some new thread. So to get your thread, just get it long enough. I usually put my arms out, and that's usually about 1 meter arm's length. And then just thread your needle. See what I'm doing? So just thread your needle there. Remember, it's doubled up now. And then now I'm going to go along this, what we call the break line, the lapel line. So I come, and basically we're just doing running stitch again, okay? So remember, once you get used to it, you can do multiple. 1, 2, you see, 3, and just bring that. But don't keep a little bit of slack, okay? You don't want to have the stitches so tight. It will put ease into the fabric. You don't want that. You can see that, and then just stitch it. You see, right in the middle there, and then I'll go to the next. So you can do it in a single way if you want to. There, you see what I'm doing, and then you can keep the thread slack. Just go in the middle, and that's what you do. So, and then once you finish that, I'll just carry on, Sharon, for you. So I'll go to the bottom of that break line so you can see what I'm doing. Then arm's length again. So roughly about 1 meter I get roughly. Arm's length again. And get my needle. Remember, these are the betweens needle. And then I'll just finish off the thread marking. So I've got to do the whole jacket. And that's what we do in the bespoke world. We thread mark everything. I'll just finish off this for you. So basically, Sharon, it's a running stitch. See? You can do it in a single way. Just do about 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch, doesn't really matter. But don't be slack with it. See, I left it slack there. Because when you put it through, you've got enough anyway. You don't want to be putting any tension in here. And there we have it. And I've got to carry on now all the way down there. So I'll leave that needle in there. And then remember, you just open up gently and prise it open. Can you see what I'm doing now? This is the other side now. You see? See what I'm doing? I'm just prising it open, but don't go too much because you don't want to lose the threads. So I'm just prising it open gently. And it's transferred to both sides. Can you see? One side, both sides. So Sharon, hopefully that's helped you. And if you need any help, just let me know. Just tag me, message me. And if any sewers want help, if I get time, I'll try and do a special personal video for you to help you. So on that note, I'll see you soon, Sharon. So good luck.